What's up guys, Riley here from RP Productions, and today we're going to be doing light painting photos. So this will be a tutorial for pretty much beginners. I'm not the best at it, but I can give you a general idea of how to start doing this, and then you can take the knowledge you learned from this video and apply it to your own pictures and get some pretty cool results. So today we're going to be using different cars for the demonstration. You can probably use this for people and other objects as well, but this is, an automotive channel, so I'm going to be using cars, duh. So as you can tell, it's pitch black right now. That's going to be pretty much your first step. Go somewhere where it's very dark. Second step is going to be grab a bunch of flashlights. So I've got like 4 flashlights pointed at me right now, so you can actually see me. And then once we're going to use these on the car basically to light the cars up and then get some cool pictures. So if you come on over here, this is kind of what the pictures will look like. And now if you take a look right there at the screen, these are a couple that we've done to get the framing all correct on stuff. But pretty much these are just different pictures that will have kind of a little like, I don't know, lightsaber effect. So what you're gonna need is a camera of some sort. I'm using a Nikon D3300 DSLR camera. So basically you're gonna need some kind of camera that's, a relatively good camera, and these are the settings that you're gonna wanna use. So basically the picture is going to take for 30 seconds. So you have 30 seconds to run around the car. Let me get back to that. You have 30 seconds to run around the car to capture light. And right there, you can basically go capture all those settings, ISO at 400, etc. And you can play around with the settings to figure out what works best for you. Also, you're gonna wanna use manual focus to focus the vehicle, have somebody go up in front of the car, shine a light, and then, manually focus the camera on the car so everything is all in focus and looks nice. And most importantly, you're gonna need a tripod, because if you try to do this by holding it, it's not gonna turn out very well. So tripod is pretty much essential for this. So I've got my buddy Red Scat 392 over here. And so we're gonna be using his red Scat Pack, my purple Scat Pack. We got Sean over here. We're gonna use his White Mustang. And then behind the camera, we got Elijah, who also has a White Mustang. So should be pretty fun. This will probably be a complete train wreck, but maybe you guys will learn something, and it should be kind of a interesting video. So let's get started. All right guys, so we're gonna be demonstrating how to do this. You're gonna need some flashlights. Phone lights will also work, but for this we got basically like a little bike light over there and a flashlight. So pretty much any light will work. The brighter the better. It just kind of depends on the desired effect you're going for. So go ahead and head over to where the cars are, and then I'm gonna be manning the camera. And so over there, shine the lights on the car real quick. So as you can see, it's not very bright. So that's my car, and then next to it over there is Mr. Red Scat over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the picture in 3, 2, 1. So now it is taking a picture. So now for the next 30 seconds, oh, if this camera would focus, well, it's completely out of focus, but he's basically walking around the car, shining a light everywhere, kind of like a crazy person. Now you want to do kind of, I guess, like zigzag patterns. If you want to spell words, we'll get to that later, but you can do that as well. But pretty much just run around the cars with some lights, and the desired effect, or I guess the effect that whatever it produces turns out really cool in the end. Sorry, I can't talk, but pretty much you just kind of sit here. All right, took the picture. So now we got to wait for the camera to render the photo, and this will take, a couple more seconds as well. But really this is pretty easy to do. I just learned how to do it last week, and I'm kind of, yeah, that works perfect. And I'm really impressed with how these turn out. And it's honestly a lot easier than I thought it would be. I always saw these and was like, wow, that's a professional photo. But really, I'm a complete amateur, and I'm able to take these where they turn out pretty darn good. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wait for this to render. All right, so there we go. That is what that picture looked like. As you can tell, let's go back to it. So as you can tell, that looked nothing like that while actually taking the picture, but the result that it produces, looks really nice. So you can play around with this. I think it usually works better if you have one car in the shot, so that's what we're gonna try now. I'll move my car out of the way, and we can try it with just one vehicle, and then you just play around, and you'll be able to figure things out for yourself. All right, so here we are with picture number 2. We have just Mr. Red Scat's car up there, which is obviously very dark and hard to see on the camera, but it's up there. So there you go, now you can see it. So, a lot of this is just kind of walking around a car, doing zigzag patterns and stuff, and it, shows up really good on camera. And so I guess the easiest way to explain this and make the most sense is go out and do it for yourself, and you'll be able to kind of figure out ways that you like better and stuff like that. It took the picture. So yeah, you know, just kind of sit here and wait, and then the picture will show up. All right, so that was the picture. Let's go back to it. And yeah, so now we're gonna do a colored light. So we have a red light, and we're gonna see how that shows up on the red car. Might be a complete disaster, but might be kind of cool. All right, so now they're up there using a red light on the car and a white light to outline it. So this, you know, might turn out pretty cool. We'll give it a shot. I already took the picture, and so now we wait. So yeah, there is that picture. You got the nice little outline with the very red scat. All right, so now we got Sean running around the car with the white light, and we have a red light in the background, and I got mosquitoes biting me. All right, I took the picture, and so this should turn out really cool. All right, so here's how that picture just turned out. Honestly, that looks really good. So now we've learned that you can get different color lights, or I guess you could use white lights as well, and aim them in the background, and so you can light the backdrop in a different color than the rest of the stuff. So, you know, really the possibilities are endless when it comes to light painting, and it's so cool because no two pictures are necessarily alike, because, you know, the different light stuff shows up different in pretty much every picture. All right, so now we're trying just, you know, normal light painting, and we also have a red light inside the car, so it's not very bright, but it might be, you know, a nice little touch. And you know, like I keep saying over and over again, the possibilities of light painting are pretty much endless. So, you know, you guys can go, I took the picture, you guys can go take your own light painting pictures and tag me in them on my Instagram account, RP Productions. So yeah.
I get like 1,000 tags.
Now we're out here with all three cars. Sean unfortunately decided to leave us, but we got 2 scat packs and a Mustang. So, you know, we're doing the trio. All right, I took the picture, and so this one should turn out pretty sweet as well. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this partial tutorial, but here's some extra pictures of some light painting that I got. So as you can see, they turn out pretty darn good. You know, like I said, the possibilities are completely endless. So go have fun, do your own light painting pictures, and let me know. Once again, these are the settings that we were using to get these pictures, and so pretty straightforward. And like I said, you know, go experiment on your own and figure things out and see what looks best. But honestly, it's pretty simple. I always used to look at these pictures and think, wow, that looks really hard to do, but turns out you just run around with your car with a flashlight, and turns out pretty darn good. So everybody, go give Mr. Red Scat 392 a follow. You can't see it, just kidding. Oh, we got a light. There we go.
Red Scat's got you.
Go give Red Scat 392 a follow. He's got a sick scat pack that's Tor Red, and then of course my Plum Crazy, and then back there we got Mr. Crowd Killer and his V6 Stang. But thank you guys for watching this video. I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy. Dude, that's so good. Like, I don't know how I did that.
Dude, he didn't make a mistake. Like,
that was like, sometimes you get lucky.
Second take, off the cuff.
All right, so